Hello, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Marjorie, and if you're not new here, my name is still Marjorie, and this is Marjorie Made, a YouTube situation where I talk about cross stitch, sometimes other things, mostly cross stitch. Today we're gonna go kind of hard and fast with this. I am moving tomorrow, and as you can see, still have a lot of packing to do. So I wanted to get one more video in before I move with the old original setup. A little bittersweet, but I'm really excited. Another really exciting thing is currently I have 999 subscribers. So hopefully by next video, I will have reached 1,000. We can hope. So look out for a giveaway at that point. I have a couple things to show y'all. Some whips. I have a start and a finish. The first time ever I've had that. We have some Stitchy mail, some Stitchy Kindness. Warms my heart. And then some whips. So I guess I'll just go ahead and get into it. I will show y'all my SAF, my start and finish. So this was just kind of on a whim. I was really craving a finish. So I decided to just start a new project. All right. So here we have the All-Seeing Robin. I will put the designer and everything on the screen here. Well, I'll post, so there's a series of 3 birds, All-Seeing birds. So I purchased all 3 and I'm planning to stitch them on this fabric. No idea what this fabric is. It's just some stash, but I feel like I have enough to stitch all 3 on it, which is really cool. And I've just been pulling floss from stash as well. So our first little birdie here is on Mulberry by the Gentle Art. And I'll show y'all the color choices for the other ones also. Okay, y'all, so here are the other 2 options. I hope you can see it pretty well. We have Crescent Colors, the old classic colorworks, right? Yeah, I think that's right. So we have Black Coffee, and then we have, it's called Midnight by the Gentle Art that I'm gonna use for the Blue Jay. So love these. I think that'll be a cute little series to hang on my wall. I think I'm gonna start one of them tomorrow when we get moved in to kind of commemorate the move. I think that will be a little special project to do, and it'll kind of act as protection over the house is what I'm gonna say. Okay, that's the only finish start I have for the last 2 weeks. I've been really busy trying to get everything moved between working and traveling. Well, traveling to the second job and, you know, wrapping things up here. It's kind of been a lot. So I don't have too much progress on things, but I still wanted to hop in and show y'all because I think I was supposed to record earlier this week and I did not. So I wanted to get one more video in for y'all. I'm going to show y'all my Fruits of Plenty, but as promised, I'm going to take it out of the Q-Snap. So give me 1 sec. Why is it so hard? Okay, everyone. I am not going to iron this because I already packed up my iron. So you'll just have to deal with the creases. So this is the Fruits of Plenty. I have done 10,873 stitches on it, which is 22.97%. I think this is about 2,000 stitches more than it was last video. So I've been trying to pick this up because I am severely behind. According to my goals, I'm supposed to have 16,000 stitches. Yeah, I'm supposed to have 16,000 stitches by the end of April. I don't think that's going to happen, especially with the move. But I have been putting a lot of my focus into this as opposed to other projects. I've been picking it up really frequently. So I'll quit keeping y'all in suspense. Oh my God. You guys. This is the first time I've seen it like this. Oh my lordy. This is stunning. I could cry. I'm holding back for the sake of recording this video. I'm blown away. I am, oh my gosh. And it doesn't pick up on camera whatsoever, but this is a sparkly, I think it's a Belfast. So it's natural / silver Belfast in a 32 count. Oh, wrong one. And so I don't think it shows up at all. But it's a very subtle, like silver sparkle. I don't know if that's going to show up at all, but it is so stunning. I just need to go back and watch this part of the video anytime I'm feeling discouraged about this project, because it's not that I don't love it, because I do. It's just 4,000 stitches a month is such a lofty goal, and so sometimes I get discouraged that I'm not meeting it, but I need to strive harder to get this, because I want to finish it by the end of the year, because that is so beautiful. Whew. So I know that I still have a lot to do kind of in this section, but since, as you can see, my margins are very sad. So I have a 3-inch border over here and like a 1.5. If you watched last week's video, you know my frustration. I don't know how that happened, how it got cut, measured. I have no idea. So we're working with it. So since I took it off the Q-snap, I'm going to just come work down here. And then I think, so April, May, June, July. Yeah, in July, I'll come back over to this side. I'm probably going to sew a strip of fabric on here. A lot of people suggested that in the comments of my last video, which I really appreciate. So once I have my sewing machine unpacked, I'm going to sew a strip of fabric on just so I can get it in the Q-snap. It was kind of tricky. But this is Fruits of Plenty. I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. Let me figure out what colors I'm using and I'll let you know. Okay, everybody. I'm using DMC 3858 and 3859. I hope you can see that. I'll put all this in the description below because I get asked a lot what colors I use. One more time for this beauty and I'll move on. Okay, next up we have At the Easel, charted by Oddity. This is my first full coverage. My goal on this is 2,000 stitches a month, and that'll get me to 50% by the end of the year. I'm hoping to exceed that, but we'll just have to see. So last week I was at 14,035 stitches, and this week I'm at 15,400. So I'm just making my way along. I'm about to finish up this flower. They look so pretty. And I finished up most of that vase. So just trucking on along. And yeah, I think I'm going to move down after this. I don't think I'm going to try and wiggle more stitches into here. I'm probably just going to take it out and move it down and get the bottom half done. So that's At the Easel. All right, my next book to show y'all is Love Bugs by Sprouting Lupine. This was the stitch along that I started in February and then immediately fell behind on. I've loved seeing everyone's progress. There's several people who finished it. Good for you. I've kind of just been flying by the seat of my pants this year. So anyway, since I absolutely love this project, I made it my rainy day stitch. So it rains a lot here in Arkansas. So I made it my rainy day stitch, and then I think it rained for like 3 days. So I do still owe this project, I think, like an hour based off of that. I don't know if I have a picture of it last time, but if I do, I'll put it here. And this is how far I got. I think I only had maybe one wing and like part of the body. So I finished off the body and the wings, and now I'm coming down and around here. It is so pretty. This is stitched on 32 count dark olive Lugana. Beautiful. I am stitching LOL. I'm recording with my shades open today because normally I have to record at night because of my schedule. But since we're moving tomorrow, I took the whole day off. And so now I have daylight to record with. So that's fun. The next whip I have to show y'all is every season. I think it's Tiny Modernist. If not, I'll correct myself on the screen. So this is what I'm working on now. I think I only had a little bit of, I had there, everything, I think I had SEAS maybe. It definitely wasn't finished. So this is my Whipco pick, or one of them, for April. I don't even know what month it is, y'all, I swear. So this is a Whipco to put 7 days in it in April. I think I've done like 3 maybe. And my other Whipco pick is actually the Fruits of Plenty. When I had switched around my Whipco board, I switched it up, I don't know when, but I did change some things around and I put Fruits of Plenty on there just to maybe get caught up because I knew I was going to be behind. So I did that, and so that's my other Whipco pick. But this is in my gorgeous bag from, sorry, it's all crinkled, Como Stitches. This is one of my bags of the month from her. So super cute, super perfect for this springy bright project. Okay, y'all, that is everything that I have worked on in the last 2 weeks. Not as much as usual, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to have a little bit more time once we get settled and get some more stitching in. I do have pretty, guys, I just got a notification that Jessie Marie Does Stuff subscribed to my channel. You know what that means? I just hit 1,000 subscribers live on air. Live on air. Okay. I'm not gonna cry on camera. That is embarrassing. Okay. Let me pull it together because Jessie Marie Does Stuff just subscribed to my channel and was my 1,000th subscriber. You know, sometimes things just happen the way that they should. Let me pull it together so I can talk about my plans, okay? Okay, I think I'm kind of together. I'm really not. I'm not going to be in the rest of this video, so buckle up, baby. Okay, so my plans the next couple of weeks. I'm going to work on however many days are left in every season. I'm going to plow through the Fruits of Plenty, do my best. So, and I did mention that I will be starting another bird tomorrow at some point. I don't know if that'll be 1 stitch or 100, no idea, but I'll definitely keep y'all updated on that. Monday, all right, 2023 is my year of starts, and I don't care what anyone says. I'm going to start everything I want to start, and I'm going to. So my girly Megan from the Seattle Stitcher has been begging to do Rose Quaker. So, you know, it doesn't really take much for me. So on April 17th, we will be starting Rose Quaker. I did just buy fabric for that. So the whole portion today is going to be full of fabric. And then in May, we have myself, Cameron at Cam the Stitcher, Bridget the Museum Stitcher, and Megan the Seattle Stitcher are going to be doing a Carolyn Manning start in May. I think we're going to do like hashtag Manning May. I think that's what it is. I think that's it. So if you've ever wanted to do a Carolyn Manning, now's your time. Now's your excuse. And you should start with us. Let's get into haul. I'm like so all over the place now, knowing that I have notifications to look at when I finish. So I have to call my mom. Okay. I can't. I have got to get it together. This really just derailed everything, I swear. I'm gonna ride this high and show y'all my Stitchy Kindness from the last 2 weeks. It's my first Stitchy Kindness ever. So my baby angel, Megan, who is literally such a doll. I'm obsessed with her. She's working on a project that off the top of my head, I cannot remember the name of. It's Oddity though. I'll put a picture of it here. It was from a magazine, I believe. So she's been showing that project, loved it. So I got it, And I had talked about how much I loved her fabric, and she was like, what's your address? So I have an exclusive hand dyed by Megan Ada. This is a 14 count hand dyed Ada. And can you even... She said she had an extra piece and offered to mail it to me. And I said, duh. So I will be stitching that project on this fabric that was hand dyed by this sweet baby angel who is Megan. So thank you so much. I love you so much. And I will cherish this piece of fabric forever. The second piece of Stitchy Kindness is from Alexis at Alexis_my_amazing_world. She sent me a project bag. So sweet. And this strawberry card, are you kidding? I am a strawberry girl to a T. I am obsessed with strawberry. Like, I like to eat them, like they're cool, but like I like the aesthetic of a strawberry. Anyway, so this is my beautiful project bag. It's blue polka dot. Look how bright and fun. I don't know how you can look at something so brightly colored and like be sad. I have no reason to be sad right now though, but if I was, this would help. So thank you so much, Alexis. I will cherish this bag forever and ever. Okay, so I'll get into haul now, the stuff that wasn't kindly and lovingly sent to me. I did actually take a trip to my LNS like an hour ago and picked up some things. Let me get rid of that. I did get the digital pattern to Death Before D-Stash. Shoot, hold on. Death Before D-Stash, I'll put it here. I have actually already picked out fabric and floss, so I'll show you all that while I have you. I just grabbed some stash for this project. Already have a needle in this, look at me. Okay, so the fabric I'm gonna use is Midnight Visitor. It's a 32 count linen by Starlight Alchemy. I got this in the Spooky Valentine box, or the Creepy Valentine box, back in February. So I thought that was cute. It was kind of moody. And then for the floss, this is from, I think, my February Color and Cotton. I don't know. But it's called Love Rocket, and it's kind of this lightly variegated gray. So I thought, how stinking cute and dark and moody a little Weeping Willow would be on this. I feel like it's really good contrast. So cute. So I don't know when I'll start that. I have it on the ready if I want just like an easy monochromatic project. Sorry. We're fizzling out here, folks. We're fizzling. Okay. At my LNS, I did pick up the Spaghetti Western Sampler. I've had my eye on this for so long, and I love it. And I went in there today, and there it was. So I decided to grab it, and I also grabbed a piece of fabric for it. This is 32 count Sweeney Red. So cute. I love it. I love it. And it's not the called for. I just picked whatever I thought would work. And I think that's perfect. I did also pick up a corner gauge because I have a little like sewing measuring tape, but it's kind of complicated and I always lose it. So I thought I could put this in my little Stitchy Notions thing. And the Stitcher's Garden is my LNS. It is in Conway, Arkansas. So they put their cute little name on it. I love it, so I had to grab that. I also got fabric for Birdman Cometh. I know that I talked about hauling that in last video. So I got 40 count Red Currant. It's just a bright red with like some splotching in it. I thought it's cool and chaotic just like that pattern is. So I think it'll be a good fabric choice for that. And then my Rose Quaker fabric. This is 36 count Crypt Cloth, which is such a cool name. Are you kidding? Hopefully you'll be able to see this. It's kind of oldest Crits cloth. It's kind of dirty and dusty, but I think it'll go well with, I'm doing a conversion. Oh, I should have talked about that. Y'all, when I say I'm all over the place, let me grab it. I was inspired by Miss Cameron, who literally just inspires me constantly all the time, forever and ever. I swear, I told her, I was like, I think we were separated at birth. And somehow I had to be the one to end up in Arkansas. Anyway, but she was doing a Stash Fancy Floss conversion for Rose Quaker. And because Rose Quaker has like a lot of colors. It's got a lot, and some of them are very similar. So we just kind of decided we were going to do whatever we wanted, per usual. So this is my conversion. We have some browns, some reds, some rusts, and then Cameron was going to throw in pops of green, which I thought was absolutely genius. So this is my color conversion for Rose Quaker on my Rose Quaker fabric, which is so pretty. It's perfect. I forgot to bring this to my LNS, so I was really just winging it. I had no idea if it was gonna blend in. I mean, I'm looking. No, see, that's dark enough. That's dark enough. I really might have just done something perfect. Look at me. Look at me. So that will be Rose Quaker. I am so excited to start that on Monday with my girl gang. So last but not least, this is kind of a two-parter. So as you may have known if you've seen my last video, I just finished The Haunted Library by Lola Crow, and she has a new sale, The Greenhouse of Oddities, that part 1 was released today. I was on the fence about doing that, just because I don't need another stitch along I'm not going to keep up with. But then today the frame was released and Cameron sent it to me, and I was like, I was literally sitting in my car outside of my LMS just checking my messages, and she sent it to me and I was just like, okay, well, guess I'm buying that. So while I was in there, I grabbed some fabric, which I got a little, I normally try and stick with close to the called for. I'm a rule follower, but this I kind of went a little rogue. So I got 32 count, picture this plus, feldspar. Oh my goodness. So it's kind of bluey, dusty with like some brown. Yeah, so like there's like brown spots over here. And I thought once I saw the frame, I thought this would be perfect because it would look kind of like a stormy sky. Like a midday storm. And I think the browns would accent the design really well. So, surprise, I'm doing the Greenhouse of Oddity. I can't wait. This is such a good fabric choice in my opinion, and the sweet ladies at the Citrus Garden agreed with me. So, I might be onto something here. Okay, I just wanted to give a couple shout outs. I normally do that at the beginning, but I haven't been doing that. I've been getting sidetracked. So, a couple mentions. I don't know what just happened. Anyway, we have Michaela at Cinematic Stitches. She just, I think uploaded her second video. So if you haven't gone to check her out, please do. Super cool. Totally my vibe. So definitely go watch her. And then we have Natasha from Bridges Get Stitches. I just had to shout her out because in her last video, she came up with the hashtag Marjorie Made Me. And 1, I'm completely honored. 2, I think that needs to be a national hashtag for if I ever influenced you to work on a project or pick one up or whatever, using the hashtag Marjorie Made Me. Like, that is so perfect. She's a genius. So thank you so much for coming up with that. I really appreciate it. I'm still just like, I have 1,000 subscribers. My gratitude for this week is going to be my mom and my sister. If you watched last week's video, I explained that the 3 of us have recently purchased a business together, and they've already moved, the 2 hours away, and they've been running it, during the week since I have a full-time job. So they've been running it during the week and, you know, just killing it. They are killing it, and I'm so proud of them. I'm so grateful to have such a good relationship and a close relationship with them. And I just can't wait for us to get up there together and be able to be together all the time. Like, I'm really excited about it. And I'm just so grateful for them and the relationship that we have and the opportunities and the adventures that we get to do together. So, love you, Mom. Love you, Emma. And for book talk, I'm going to keep it brief at one book. I normally mention just the books that I like. So if in the future, if you want to know every single book I read and my opinion on that, let me know. But normally I just hit the highlights in this so that y'all don't waste your time on books that I wouldn't recommend. This is more like book recommendation, not book talk, because I'm only doing the ones that I recommend. But I recently finished The Overnight Guest. And I read like a lot of mystery thrillers, a lot. And when I say this one is top 10 of all time, like, it was so well written. So essentially you have this woman named Wiley who goes out to this farmhouse to write a book. And she goes outside and it's like a snowstorm in the mix. So she goes outside to like get wood or something, and she finds a child in the snow, like unconscious. So she brings the child in, and from there, you know, stuff happens. There are 3 timelines, maybe just 2. No, there's 3. There's 3. So we have Wiley, we have a little girl and her mom who are in a tricky situation. And then we flash back to a town that is investigating a double homicide. There was 2 people killed and 2 people missing. So anyway, you jump between these 3 timelines, and by the end they all come together and it all makes sense, and it is cuckoo crazy. Wonko Bonko. It is, but it's really, really good. Just the way that it was constructed is one of the best thrillers I've read. Like, I highly, highly recommend it. I will say there are a couple trigger warnings. So if you have any of those, just be sure to look those up. But yeah, highly recommend that. All right, guys, I am about to get off of here. I'm going to finish packing everything and get moved and celebrate 1,000 subscribers. I thank each and every one of you who watch my videos. This experience has just been amazing, and I talk about it all the time. So if I'm beating a dead horse, please let me know. But Flosstube and this community has brought me so much joy. It has brought me so many genuine friendships and relationships that it just warms my heart. And I love talking with everyone in the comments. I love chatting on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, I mean, you don't have to follow me. I guess you can message me even if you don't follow me. But if you ever want to chat, just hit me up on Instagram or down in the comments. If you have any questions about anything, want any book recommendations, let me know. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and being a part of my journey. I love sharing this with you guys, and I hope you stick around for more. Anyway, so I will see y'all hopefully in a couple of weeks with a different background. So stay tuned and have a good morning, evening, afternoon, midnight. I don't know what you do with your time, but thank you for spending your time with me. Have a good one.